I sense trouble. Be on your guard.
Sorry, I'm on my way.
Big trouble awaits. But you knew that already, didn't you?
None of that.
Keep your eyes peeled.
This is it, the final lab! You've done well traversing so much of the frontier. I've been observing you very closely. You've convinced me your potential will be crucial in times to come. Now, let us conclude this final step. Once the deed is done, I have something important to give you. Missile. Perhaps we can stop it. Now that's what I call an imposing presence. I shall be at your side momentarily. Nice try! hate saying this to the recently deceased, but I am glad you're alive. Entertain me! Each failure is a milestone on the path to glory. The journey may be hard, but it's important that you enjoy it! Let's see you hopefully you're not getting away.
blood.
I shall be at your side momentarily. Let us row together. Must I always see it? Dodge this! All of my research material is now accounted for. 1,000 thanks, my friend. Now, I believe we ended our last lesson on the Resurgence prematurely. Let us rectify that. You recall how I said a Revenant's lifespan is predetermined? But why? To what end were they mortalized? Well, I struck upon a revelation! As the Revenant population grows, the bloodborne powers of each individual are incrementally stimulated. The more our numbers grow, the more each individual's powers swell. But each vessel can only house so much energy in reserve. Soon the power corrupts our flesh, eventually bursting forth into the world! That is the Resurgence's true nature. A cataclysm triggered by a population overload. An end for our time. I suspect that the progenitors discovered this truth ages ago. Naturally, they were forced to devise a countermeasure of some kind. Thus, they artificially limited our lifespans. To avert the resurgence, they constrained our revenant population growth by force. Give me your Xenon Pass. I've updated its credentials. You now possess the highest level of clearance. Well, highest next to me, I suppose. Strangely enough, I issued a pass of the same number to one of the servants that was in my chamber. How odd that you should share the same exact one as they. I can't have issued the same code twice, nor could it be a forgery. And there's no way for you, our perennial outsider, to have stolen it. Do you care? Ergo, 2 copies of the same pass do indeed exist, albeit with one infinitesimal difference. That being yours shows nearly a century's worth of wear and tear. I'm certain now, more certain than ever before, that your shared potential will be positively integral to my vision for the future. Now, hold out your hand. Ha! Whoop! Whoop! Ah! Whew! Fancy that. I've outdone myself. Take this, you've certainly earned it. If you find yourself in need, simply call. My powers are at your disposal. Now, if you'll excuse me, science calls! The research you helped me recover is all out of sorts and needs to be recompiled from scratch. Never fear. I'll forge your potential into it. Put your best foot forward and don't give in to despair. Farewell!
Xenon Griffgoat. What a tempestuous character. At any rate, we should discuss our next steps. Please find me at a missile. We finally fulfilled Xenon's request. And though it was rather taxing, it was good work. Now then, take a look at this. It seems there's more to this upgraded pass of his than improved access credentials. This is the key. At least, I believe it is. This pass is imbued with enough pathos to break through his present-day cocoon. It may be time to finish this quest. We should now be able to release the hero Xenon. We can finally end this. Though, I've been thinking about his theory. About revenant overpopulation being the cause of the resurgence. If he's right, we will always live in fear. As long as revenants still live, we will never be rid of the resurgence. My apologies. This is no time for us to be second-guessing ourselves. The world's fate hangs in the balance. We need to be decisive. We can't afford to delay longer. In any case, we should head back to the present. We must report our findings to Lady Lavinia. We completed the time jump. Styled after the Far East, perhaps?
Welcome back. And well done retrieving the key to Xenon's seal.
Lady Lavinia, if you please, there is something I wish to ask you. When we were in the past, when we spoke to Xenon, he felt Progenitor Idris's seal was a temporary measure, so he was working on his own solution. If that's so, if he believed so strongly in a better solution, why did he give his life to perform the seal? When we made contact with Xenon's Pathos, we saw someone immobilize him with a Forma. Maybe he was sacrificed against his will? Who would do that? And moreover, there was something else. We learned from Xenon that Revenants are indirectly responsible for the resurgence.
I feared this would happen when I sent you to him. You've learned too much. Lou, you must listen to me. There are some aspects of the upheaval you needn't know about.
What?
I am truly sorry. Believe me when I say it is for your own well-being. The same goes for the resurgence. I admit, Xenon's claims can't be readily dismissed. But whether Xenon is right or wrong, whether you know all the details or not, we must face facts. Eliminating the heroes is the only hope our world has. Finish your preparations and do what must be done.
Aha! So we meet again. Splendiferous! Of all the myriad possibilities I considered, none were as exhilarating as this!
Xenon? Where are we?
It has been a long time indeed, O heiress to Idris's mighty power. I used that mental construct of yours as inspiration to erect my own, a foe like this. I also transferred a portion of my consciousness into that Xenon pass, thus turning it into a key that will transport you here. But alas, the construct won't last long. We must conclude our business quickly. Let us do what must be done.
What just...
All will become clear when the time is duly right. For now, my time, at least, appears to have run out.
What about the upheaval? How did things go wrong?
My dear, there's no need to rush. Simply do what must be done. See it through to the very end. Now, there's no time to be complacent. Weapons at the ready. Prepare for the hour of reckoning. The stage is set. Come forth, for it is Xenon Gryphgoat you face!
Rise and shine. Are you okay?
Finish your preparations and do what must be done.
It's been too long. I was itching for a fight.
Great! That's not gonna work. Now's hardly the time to lose hope.
Hey, you gonna leave that lying there? What a lucky find. Bingo. I had a feeling we'd find it here. Let's check it out. If my hunch is right.
It is our duty as revenants to watch over and guide humans. But the salvation of humanity will require more than a small, privileged group brandishing power. After the tragedy at the Academy, I became a spy for Voda House. I forged a secret pact with Xenon Grifter to mass-produce weapons of my own design. To save more humans, it was imperative that even our weakest revenants be capable of defeating horrors. But when my ties with Xenon were exposed, I was branded a criminal and forced to do Voda House's bidding. My final mission was an assault on Magmel Island as a warning to Valentin, whose dangerous research must be prevented. I leave these weapons to the future, in the hope that they will one day save more human lives.
In the end, it was your question that led to the breakthrough. Back in our academy days, France asked me something once. Asked if I'd considered the feelings of those dependent on others for protection. I became a revenant to ensure my family's safety. I thought I had. But over and over they'd tell me. They said how they hated putting that danger all on me. Of course I didn't mind. In fact, I was happy, just knowing they cared for me. But in hindsight, they probably felt helpless. All they could do was wait. France wanted to empower people who had the will to fend for themselves. Unfortunately, he lacked the means to do so. This weapon, this is the product of that desire. I owe you one, France. Another one. You showed me a perspective my hubris made me blind to. I won't let your dream go to waste. That's a promise, old friend. An oath. Now then, let's get going. There's still people in need, and it's on us to keep them out of harm's way. To be the shield they need.
I see you've chosen to interfere with history. As a result of your actions, the Dawn Chorus continues to save countless lives to this very day. You've done well to pave a path through history for them. A decision I cannot help but respect. Ah, you've mastered a new blood code. Close your eyes. There. Successfully extracted. I pray this power behooves our quest to stave off ruin. Stay safe out there.
My family got treatment at Camillo's sanatorium. France lives on through me. Thinking of him reminds me of how precious life is. France lives on through me. Thinking of him reminds me of how precious life is. Watch yourself, yeah?
You seem well. I don't make promises lightly. I mean to change the future where you shall live into something wonderful. My ears are always open.
You brought hope for the future back to this place. Now it's our turn to see that our work carries you to that same future. You just wait.
I'll upgrade your weapons. Hand them over. Take good care of those. The hero on Insula Carcere. I have no intention of getting involved with him, and neither should you. Rocks. Bring them to me. This is such a hassle.
Good to see you well. A horror's been stirring up trouble at a nearby forest. Could you help clean house? Practice healthy habits. Let's take this slow. No need to rush. We've been spotted. Rhythm again.
You'll feel just as it does it. Smart, conceited. Think you can pull through? Prepare to be dazzled.
I sense something tough.
I'm back. I won't stand for this. Get in here. Help is here. Got you. You'll feel just Here's take this. In my Is this where
You finally come to. How do you feel?